Night in Atlanta as we welcome you to our coverage of the Pro Volleyball Federation. The weekend kicks off here at Gas South Arena and the first matchup of the year between the Atlanta Vibe and the Orlando Valkyries. And we are ready to go. Hi, everyone. Andy Demetric, Keely Evelyn. Great to have you with us. And Keely, a chance for these teams to break some early gridlock in the standings. Very evenly matched start to this Pro Volleyball Federation season.
Currently, we have 5 teams within one match of each other. It is anyone's game. Orlando and Atlanta match up offensively, so that pass and serving execution will be everything.
Orlando is 3-4, but coming off an authoritative sweep of Omaha on Sunday. We may need to get used to saying PVF All-Star Brittany Abercrombie, because she has been outstanding.
So impressive. The current kill leader for the Pro Volleyball Federation. Abercrombie's been putting up the numbers, but it's been her leadership and consistency really carrying the team this year. Abercrombie's doing it up on the right side. She's going to need a big night to pull off a win here in Atlanta against a team that's going to commit on her on the block.
Teaming up with the league's reigning middle blocker of the year, Kaz Brown, but she may be staring across the net at a star middle in the making in the Vibes rookie Corey Lewis.
We saw Lewis dominate throughout the ACC at Florida State, and she continues to grow her game. Went off with 15 kills, hitting a 62% kill percentage in the last match. Her setter, Mia Tuaninga, really finding that connection. It's been impressive. Get ready for a Lewis show.
Vibe are 4-3, but trying to shake off a 4-set loss to the Thrill over the weekend back here at home. And our first serve between the Vibe and Valkyries comes her way next. Matchup with the Pro Volleyball Federation's leader in hitting efficiency in Orlando versus the PVF's leader in efficiency defense in the Vibe. First of 4 regular season matchups between Orlando and Atlanta. Orlando in the whites, Atlanta in the light blues, and we are set to go with Adora Anai, the 7th-year pro, on the service line for the Valkyries. And the first swing busts through the block and the kill for Leah Edmond, the reigning MVP.
You saw right away Atlanta started with a good pass that caused that set delivery to produce a one-on-one situation with a late seam moving with the middle. That's exactly what Atlanta needs to do.
Edmond a team-high 16 kills in their 4-set loss to the Thrill, and head coach Caleb Banbor said her team needs to be a little more assertive in setting up their pins. She felt like the Thrill's pins controlled that match. And that is a sharp inside swing for the side out by Courtney Schwann. That is 4-4.
So pretty. That's only the second attack of the day. Inside cut shot. That's what people call a thumb down. Nice strong shot right there by Schwann.
Nearly had a double-double in the Valkyries sweep of Omaha. And boy, was that impressive. Talking about the Vibe leading the PVF and opponent hitting efficiency, they're actually tied for the league lead with Omaha. But in that sweep, the Valkyries, Keely, hit 305 as they take the 2-1 lead.
Atlanta knows they have offense, but guess who Orlando knows they have? Abercrombie changing up the shot, going high line.
League leading 124th kill for the 8th-year pro from Southern Cal. Tuaninga pushed down the line. That's denied. And the point for the Valkyries, and it was Abercrombie right in the thick of it.
You saw Kaz Brown making the close. She gets a lot more blocks standing next to 6'3". Abercrombie over there with a good wall in front of Atlanta.
Well, that could be a fearsome tandem for the rest of the Pro Volleyball Federation. As that serve sails long from Foster. We know that she has a bewitching serve, so Vibe will gladly take that air and send Edmond to the line.
Coach Amy Pauley said the game plan was to serve Edmond. You saw that attempt and that miss.
Did that clip the line? It did. A league leading at 17th ace for Leah Edmond. See if Amy Pauley might want to challenge this on bolt 6. We'll take another look. Ooh, and it is wide.
How impressive is this? So you have all professionals on the court right now, the head coach as well, arguing against technology in Bolt 6. That's how fast the serve of Leah Edmond comes at you. Everybody was thinking, how was that in?
Including the Valkyries.
Exactly. That's when you know it's a really strong serve. How do you even prepare for that in practice?
And the call is indeed reversed, and it is a service error on Edmond. She'll naturally want an explanation, but Bolt 6, and our replay from up here showed it missed by no more than an inch. Edmond is used to harvesting the aces this year, but a little fat on that swing, and it's 4-2 Valkyries.
So live it did look out, but that is confusing how the technology dropped it in.
It was a shank pass serving to Edmond, and that was, again, very integral in this Valkyrie game plan for tonight, trying to make the vibe one-dimensional off the serve receive. Abercrombie gets the ace, and the Valkyries take the three-point lead. Low flat set. That's turned back and blocked. Kaz Brown trying to run some tempo to the pin, but Kaz Brown snuffed it out.
That set was wide just because it was a quick set delivery. Watch how this goes a little long. That only caused the cross-court look right into the arms of Kaz Brown.
Tuninga going backside this time. Chopped down the line by Beeson, but the nice up by Yosia. Another one slowed at the net.
Nice.
Swatted on the quick set. Beeson trying for the deep cross. He misses hands, and another point to the Valkyries, who continue their sharp start.
Setter Shampoo thought she looked like she was going to take that over and then side set to her middle. That saved the long rally and then caused that final point.
Well, how fun to watch is Hornput Goodpard Shampoo been this year. The new setter, 10th year pro out of Thailand, as the service here finally wipes out the Valkyrie rally. And Amy Pauley said that she idolized Nutsara Tomcom growing up in Thailand, the Mojo setter from last year, and she kind of looked at the Mojo last year as a template and how long it took for them to finally get a sense of rhythm with Nutsara. She said it took them a good 6-7 weeks before they finally found their rhythm as a team, but with Shampoo, they feel like they're ahead of the curve as they get the side out from Schwann.
What's been pretty impressive with the start with Shampoo going, you have out-of-system play that all players can show up and go. Nice shot by Schwann up the line.
Now the bump set from Georgia Murphy. Lewis, well done in the back. Soft over the block. Tuninga able to range underneath it. Vibe recycle off the block. Great defense early by the Valkyries. Trying to find an angle down the line. Oh, great dig by who else? Morgan Hentz. Edmond with some defense from the back. And a miss hit down the line by Abercrombie, and the Vibe get the side out. They had to work deep into the well for that one, Keeley.
Great defense to get that up. That's Morgan Hentz doing her finest job owning that left back. And then the final kill, show an angle, shotting it down the line at the hands of Abercrombie.
Out of system ball, and Anai swings long.
You can see the equal strategy. So for Atlanta, Head was taking the shot down at the line of Setter Shampoo. Likewise, Anai trying to work the line shot against Atlanta setter.
Anai, 5 straight matches with double-digit kills. And when we caught up with head coach Caleb Banworth a couple of days ago, she said they need to be aggressive from the service line. They need to take Abercrombie out of it, make them one-dimensional. They snuff out the first swing from Abercrombie. Valkyrie's able to reload, and Anai with the cut shot.
Let's go. You love watching these pros in the Pro Volleyball Federation right here. Strong shots, nice drop in on the set by Shampoo. Giving a good look and just cutting it inside the block is Anai.
Found that angle inside of Corey Lewis, who said is one of the emerging young middle blockers in this league. Tell you what, Corey Lewis versus the likes of Anai and Abercrombie, and in the middle going up against Kaz Brown. She'll be growing up fast in this match tonight. Ooh, Abercrombie blocked. Lewis and Edmond slammed the door shut.
Edmond's such a strong blocker for Atlanta on the left side. Right here, going up, recognizing Abercrombie was the go-to out of the back row, clamping it down.
Pounded into the net. And now 10-7 Valkyries.
What you'll see with Orlando, so in this situation, Shampoo, the setter, is going to the back row to serve. That means Abercrombie, the strong right side, is back in your front row, a stronger block and attack in front.
Out of system ball, Edmond trying to throw it deep. Nice up by Schwann. Soren in comes Beeson. Tipped over, Hens is there. Beeson once more. Oh, what a layout by Yosia. And Abercrombie gets the kill.
Strong defense. Yosia owning that left back, keeping balls alive. Right here, just getting Beeson down that line. That's a strong attack. Even better dig. And Abercrombie going off the hands of Beeson.
Alana Yosia covering the line, the rookie from Michigan State. Valkyries lead by 4. They turn back that middle attack. Abercrombie from a standstill able to muscle it through. Well, the one thing we knew about the Valkyries coming in as this forces an Atlanta timeout, they have owned set 1 this year. 7 matches, 7 set 1 wins, and they're setting the early pace on the road versus the Vibe. Valkyries with the early lead over the Vibe as we welcome you to Gas South Arena into Demetric Keeley. Evelyn Keeley, time for your keys to the match. What do you got?
Yes, for Orlando, you got to do your block touches to transition kill, slow it down, even though we see Yosia just digging it up back there. An aggressive serving strategy. You're seeing that execution going right at Leah Edmond. It's not a secret. For Atlanta, your pin hitter offensive production between Head, Beeson, and Edmond. You have to produce offense. Corey Lewis doing a great job holding their own in the middle, and then pass to keep the offensive tempo. Coach, a setter, Mia Tuaninga, likes to go flat. You got to get the ball to her, make it go fast.
And the Valkyries, the little slam tip by Tuaninga, but that's well covered. But the Valkyries may have a leg up on Tuaninga when it comes to the scouting report, because for her first 2 years at Southern Cal, the associate head coach for the women of Troy was Valkyries head coach Amy Pauley.
Coach Pauley prepared, even you just saw in that slam tip attempt. Be ready for it. Tuaninga loves to throw down.
Another serve for Shampoo. Tuaninga, they work the slide to Lewis. Defense has been outstanding for the Valkyries so far. Abercrombie through the double block, turned it down the line for another kill.
If you do like a shot chart in basketball, it's the same in volleyball. You're different sides of the court. Abercrombie's just working the court, going deep corner right now, taking it down the line on the left side.
Just takes a service there really to stop these rallies so far for the Valkyries. They have been in control. They'll be 8 serving 14. Hens comes out. Lewis comes out as well. And we'll see the rookie Aiko Jones from the Louisville Cardinal getting some early run. You noted the Valkyries, Keeley, #1 in the PVF in hitting efficiency. The Vibe aren't bad themselves. They're 3rd. In time with Omaha for the best opponent hitting efficiency. Cut shot kept up by Edmond. The roll from the back. Valkyries reload with a 9. Edmond up high, missing long.
You can see setter Shampoo purposely dropping in the ball for a 9 for those inside cut shots. Atlanta tried the same thing. This one's showing a strong block with Orlando trying to change up her first shot is Edmond.
A lot of respect for the reigning outside hitter of the year, Leah Edmond, but they feel they can make the Vibe vulnerable by serving it top to her, right to Edmond. It's an overpass and a transition ball for the Valkyries. Abercrombie to Aninga with the quick set, and it's pounded down by McKenna Vincini, the rookie from Stanford.
One thing about setter to Aninga is she's a middle setter. She can feel it. She saw Vincini turn, get up in transition, put it down.
The Pac-12 foes teaming up there for the side out. Vincini's 7 kills, hit .583 in that loss to Vegas. An NCAA title for Stanford with Morgan Hens in 2019, their lone season as teammates. To Aninga to serve. Amy Pawnee told us a great story when we caught up with her the other night, that after Tuaninga came in for that third set versus Grand Rapids, which ultimately ascended her into the starting lineup, Amy Pawnee had so much pride in her former players. She says, I'm not sure if this was taboo because I'm the head coach of an opposing team, but I texted Mia just to tell her how proud I was of her and her patience getting rewarded. And in a starring role again tonight for the Vibe as we've hit our timeout. Valkyries up 9. Valkyries in control early, 16-9 over Atlanta. Orlando has won every first set this season. In spite of that, just 3 and 4, but they're certainly making teams work with their offense, Kimmy.
Just kills per set alone, and the offensive production for kills percentage. The offense is there with Orlando. It's that defensive effort throughout the entire match and the serving attention to detail as you see the rip by Foster.
She can put some witchcraft on that serve. Even Caleb Banver said it is super gnarly. Kind of a hybrid serve, but it can dip and bend and play some tricks on you, and it caught Hentz there. How often do you see a miss hit on a serve receive by Morgan Hentz?
Never.
Yeah.
You never see that. That's how strong of the serve Natalie Foster can just put it down.
She trails only Atlanta's Leah Edmond for most aces in the league. That was her 11th. Making it 12th. That's just too tough to tame.
This is one of those moments. I'm like, sure, you can pinch over Leah Edmond a little more and then cheat Morgan Hentz to try to pass as much of that ball, but precision of Foster is just right on the line of Edmond. Oh my gosh. 3
in a row. It'll take a long run to keep it up by Beeson. And bump from the back by Vincini. Abercrombie, a lot of court to work with, and she terminates once again.
Shampoo with a fingertip delivery back to Abercrombie with such trust going back. Orlando is balling right now, and it's been that key of the game. Serving attention to detail, stay aggressive. I'm loving the strategy.
And it forces another Vibe timeout. A 19-9 set 1 lead for the Valkyries, who hit 305 in that sweep over Omaha. Dealt the Supernovas their first sweep in franchise history. They're serving tough, they're swinging tough. They really have the Vibe on the back foot. This was great hustle by Beeson.
And then you'll see this set, so it's nice and tight. Watch how Shampoo reaches, turns her body, get that trust that Abercrombie was gonna arrive. That's some smiles right there. Orlando knows that they're balling together as a team right now.
Shampoo, 44 assists, 8 digs in the Omaha sweep. Captain of the Highland national team. And she is running the show and doing it well for the Valkyries, who are just 1-3 away from Orlando this season. They have made it look clinical so far in the first set. It'll be Foster to serve once again. Timeout maybe just to break her rhythm. Set the single season aces record for SMU last year. Pulling the Vibe out of system again, and that's an easy tap down block from the pin, this time from Kaz Brown.
You saw this set in the lineup. Abercrombie had the read perfectly. You have Brown on the close. Just any tight ball between that block, it's going straight back. Gosh, look at this serve, Andy.
It's just an automatic three ball, it seems, almost any time. And Abercrombie with another hard cross. Abercrombie is lighting it up with that left hand, and it's 21-9 Valkyries.
You see Brown on a three, a push set away from the setter. At late middle close, Abercrombie's just working the court.
.6-0 Valkyries run that finally comes to an end on the overswing by Foster, but boy, was she ever working her magic on the serve.
Pretty impressive serves by Foster, and Coach Amy Pauley mentioned that Foster was serving in like of Leah Edmond to prepare for this match, and now I understand why. What an aggressive serve coming at your team.
Yeah, Coach Pauley said that rarely does Foster practice serve to the ones, but they decided to turn things around, or take her aim at the starters in a recent practice, and he almost took one of her teammates' heads off. The back set by Shampoo. Thrown down the line by Abercrombie. Good up by Hentz. Oh, and that was an easy pickings in the middle by Vicini, but she slams it into the net.
Definitely one you want back on that overpass, but right now all these points are going to the side of Orlando. The only good news for Vibe is that you have the setter Shampoo back in the front row. That's your blocking matchup.
Beeson winds up. Good cover by Abercrombie. Hentz able to slide underneath that. Beeson. And the slide kill by the Valkyries. They are putting it all together here as they continue to speed run through this first set.
That's one thing that speed can do. Even if the connection's not clean, speed causes the block to be moving and the defender's not able to be set up. So right there with you saw Kaz Brown make the slide, cause the chaos, got it to scramble and drop.
Kill efficiency of 37%. Right now the Valkyries hitting .310. A 23-10 set one lead. That's hammered over the block by Vicini.
Took a good pass right there. You get the pass going. Atlanta needs to get their middle involved. Vicini waiting for her. She got one earlier in transition. This one taking it to the left, seeing open court.
Beeson steps into it and crushes it. Aaron Beeson, #1 pick of the Vibe this winter. And the rookie from Nebraska throws it down.
I mean, Beeson's been hitting good shots, but it's been that defensive effort from Orlando to keep the ball going. This one going high off a nigh on that seam shot. Beeson, such a competitor, still staying in this match.
Coming off 15 kills, but a .324 clip against Las Vegas. Added 8 digs as well. Oh. Clinical finish by Brown off the feed from Shampoo.
It's an accordion game, so you work her wide on that wide slide, and then this one, Shampoo dropping her inside off of 1 foot. Block not able to get that fast read. I am loving that.
Oh, it is picture perfect. The Orlando setter.
There you go.
Another quick set through the middle, this time Lewis.
You can almost feel out of that last timeout, Coach Banworth said, set our middles. Anytime we get a good pass, let's just go to the middle. Corey Lewis ready for it.
Corey Lewis, the rookie from Florida State, second in the PVF in kill percentage. She's 4th in hitting efficiency. 11 set points, though, for the Valkyries. Trying not to waste any time. And take the free ball. Another back set. That's slowed on the slide. And another swing through the middle by Lewis.
Setter knows, okay, we may not win this set. It's going to be a miracle if we can, but to continue, we need our middles going right back to Lewis.
Back-to-back kills by the 6'3" native of Tallahassee, Florida. 14 serving 24. Champu pops it across and put down by Anai.
On the ground stand set, had very deceptive location. Watch how Champu holds it and dishes out to the outside.
And Adora Anai slams the door on a very emphatic first set for the visiting Valkyries. 25-14. 8 matches, 8 set-1 wins for Orlando as we've hit a timeout.
Fisher's Event Center in Indiana will play host to the inaugural PVF All-Star Match, February 22nd. Tickets are on sale now at provolleyball.com or scan the QR code for instant access.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. Beautiful swing. Balls straight down. What a rocket out of the back. Now they calling my phone, yeah, but I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset.
She is absolutely white hot. And a nice block on the outside.
Yeah, all on my own, yeah. When they brought it back home.
What a final rally.
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
Back here in Atlanta, Andy Demetric, Keely Eagle, and Valkyries finish off a 25-14 set 1 win. The Valkyries have been unstoppable in the opening set this year, 8-0, but that might have been their most impressive first set of the season.
Pretty impressive as a team, hitting 324. Abercrombie the right side with 7 kills.
Like I said, trying to break some gridlock, both of these teams in the PVF standings. Vegas at 6-2. Now the Vibe have already faced Vegas 3 times, including Sunday. Indy 2 wins behind them, but then you see 5 teams that are separated by 1 game from Atlanta down to San Diego. So a lot of opportunity for teams to climb the ladder here as the regular season progresses. And so you don't want to discount the importance not only for tonight, but the ripple effect a match like this can have as we move deeper into the season.
You see Coach Amy Pauley talking to her team like they win each first set. So putting a full match together, they just beat Omaha 3-0. So it's anybody's night. I'm loving the complete performance. We just saw it in that first set with the Orlando. Atlanta, we know that they can produce offense, but right now it's the passing game that's breaking down in serve-receive for Atlanta. They need to get back on track with that to then execute that middle attack to later open up the pin attack.
That was a first set played largely out of system by the Vibe. Amy Pauley told us her team played every area clean versus Omaha, and she also thought that match served as reinforcement that, in Amy's words, we don't get to pick and choose when we play hard. And they showed the benefits and just the ceiling that they possess as a team when they can play every rally, every point the way they did against Omaha, and carrying that over to the first set. As the rookie Piet Timmer, who had missed the previous 3 games with a right ankle injury, moved to the active roster this week. Service is underway in set 2, and set 2 begins the same way set 1 ended, with a 9.
Let's go. That's some good offense right there. Pass at the net. Low ball out to Anai with incredible vision. Just seeing that hole, taking it with power.
Dora Anai's season high last year in points for the Valkyries was at Atlanta on February the 12th. And a streak of 4 straight double-doubles snapped versus Omaha. Missed it by 1 dig. And she misses the serve there, as we also see Anna Dixon starting it outside for the Vibe, trying to shake things up here offensively in set 2.
When you have Anna Dixon with the strong block in that front row when she gets to the right side, and then owning that defense in the back, she brings a lot of energy.
Natalie Foster throws it down.
I'm impressed with the passing game right now with Orlando. You see Setter Shampoo at the net. You get your free reign to set anything you want. This one going up the gut with Foster.
Now hold on to your hats, because Foster's back to serve. 2 aces in that first set. That is tamed and put down on the quick set. McKenna Piccini, an in-rhythm swing for the forward Cardinal.
That's showing hope right there. You side out first ball off of the serve of Foster. You shake off that first set, said, okay guys, we're right back in this.
Big rip by Tuaninga. Well, she can be majestic with those jump top swings. That is turned back by Vicini. Great layout from the corner. Does this have enough? It does. Tuaninga. Dixon got it blocked. Ran right into the PVF middle blocker of the year, Kaz Brown.
You saw Schwann get the full look over here on the left. Watch her vision. Dropping down, taken away. Not only she watched video on both right sides with Beeson, now she's got it with Dixon.
Yeah, that was all Schwann. Let me correct myself. That was a sharp redirect, though, by Courtney Schwann, the 8th-year pro from Washington. That'll be Schwann taking a rip. A pick by Beeson. Nicely played by Abercrombie. Abercrombie, can she find the seam? Great defense. First to Aninga, and then Hens. And just enough to pound it through the block. And one more kill for Adora Anai.
Just so confident in her game. Nanai, you throw up any ball, she just has insane ball control off her hand, going strong to her right between the seam of that block.
Opens up the 4-2 lead for the Valkyries.
What I'm loving right now is the energy that Orlando's coming out with, that defensive fight and effort. Passing games, they're looking really solid.
Any party had said we need to outwork Atlanta defensively. Off the block touch. Quick slide. And off the redirect, it is wide. Or is that down the line for a point?
Great job.
It is a point for the Valkyries.
You got Valkyries going wide on that. Nice job, Setter Shampoo getting up in transition, running first off the block touch and then setting back off the slide.
And Shampoo is running a really balanced offense. There's an ace. Another one for the Valkyries. This one from Abercrombie. And it's a 4-0 Valkyries run.
A lot of times when you have a strong server back there, you're like, oh, we have a 5-7 setter now in the front row. Shampoo's doing an excellent job touching the block. Abercrombie holding her own on that service line.
Off the net on the serve this time. Edmond had to lean back for it and gets it blocked.
Nice job, Kaz Brown, because you know the strategy is going line off a Shampoo, right? Every outside hitter wants a ticket line. That for Kaz Brown, she has to reach in hard on the seam, just hoping that the line shot is missed a little bit to come back on that cross-court angle.
And she snuffed it out there. Her fellow preseason All-PVF selection, Leah Edmond, off the backside, and then swung into the net by Vicini, and the Valkyries have the Vibe all out of sorts, and that forces a timeout. An early run by Orlando. They jump on Atlanta here, 8-2 in set number 2. Valkyries have opened up the 8-2 set 2 lead. You see the Vibes Marley Monserrat, former Florida Gator, and boy, and some breaking news within the last hour in the college volleyball world as Monserrat's head coach at the University of Florida, the legendary Mary Wise, announcing that she is retiring after 34 seasons, 987 wins.
A legend in the game, Mary Wise. Thank you for all that you've done for volleyball.
Well, first, Coach Cook at Nebraska retiring, then Mary Wise. Those are two towering coaches in the game that are hanging it up. Probably all need a little time to digest that information. And the roof by Brown.
I'm holding back what I really want to say, but between what's happening with NIL, my brother-in-law is in the football world. What's going on? It is getting crazy out there with transfer portal. So these coaches are like, you know what? My career was amazing, and yes, it was.
Cheney trying to go soft over the block. That is pushed down and in for the point by Kaz Brown.
Kaz Brown just owning that net, just anything close. She's finding a way, finding open court. Orlando, all smiles right now, and this is when Coach Hawley says we play the best. When we're loose, fighting hard, staying together, keeping smiles on her face.
All smiles. Then some for Kaz Brown and the Valkyries. She's dueling tonight with her former teammate at Kentucky, Leah Edmond. Monserrat now into set. Taking over for Tuaninga. Looks like we have a net violation on the Valkyries side out to the Vibe. Very interesting that Kayla Banworth is bringing Monserrat back in, trying to shake some things up offensively.
Sometimes you just need to switch it up, get some energy going. Monserrat, we know she can bring it, a leader on the court at all times.
Timmer and Dixon are the outsides, but nothing they can do to stop Adora Anai right now.
If you're a young player, you watch her hand contact of Anai. It just comes through with heavy authority, crisp snap, exactly with precision to know her spot going on the court.
5 kills for Anai on top of 3 digs. Monserrat, a great dime. Dixon tried to go line. And now it's Anai with another sharp cut. She can put a patent on that 4-4 shot.
What incredible weapons we're seeing with Orlando. You have Anai working different shots, coming around the block, seeing it. That's a hard inside shot, only about 8 feet off of the net. Impressive hit, Anai.
And her career high 27 kills against the Mojo back on January 16th. And another potent start for the Valkyries, 12 serving 4 here in the second set. Edmond taking a rip from the 3-meter line. And puts a spark into that Vibe huddle.
Such a smart set. You had Monterrey going forward with the truss back. You saw the block lean just a little bit. Ready for it is Edmond out of the back row.
It's quite a luxury for this Vibe team, but they're looking for a spark at center. They can bring on Marley Monserrat, who was second team all PVF last season. Off the redirect and just enough. Natalie Foster one more.
Andy, it's like every attack we're seeing a different name with Orlando. Where's the ball going? This time you're seeing a transition kill with Foster. Setter Shampoo doing an excellent job mixing up the offense.
Kayla Burnworth said that their block timing was not great versus Las Vegas. They need to be more disciplined with their hands. Could have been a little tighter on that last block, and now another ace, this time from Shampoo. It has been an ace parade for the Valkyries.
She gave an instant smile back to her coach. That was exactly the spot she was going for.
Serving to Lewis. Smacked over by Abercrombie. And the pickup by Edmond. Now Timmer. And reload off the block. Lewis swats it down. Off the feed from Monserrat.
Corey Lewis is the player producing offense for Vibe. Hitting currently 400. Getting up in transition. Monserrat knows who to go to.
And Kayla Banworth said her rookie from Florida State, who could very well be a PVF All-Star, is on another level right now. Like we said, came in second in the PVF in kill percentage Amy Pauley said she was one of their top middles on their draft board. And a big part of their game plan is serving this Vibe team tough so that they can take Lewis out of the offense. That's how much respect that she's afforded. And just did clip hands off the swing from Abercrombie. Kayla Banworth may ask for a challenge.
You saw both Edmond and Lewis shaking their hands to Coach Banworth saying, no, Coach, I didn't touch that ball off the block.
We'll get our first challenge of the night here. See that point stand for the Valkyries. It'll be 15-6.
The challenge system with the R2 down, helping them with the call, making this challenge system very smooth, quick.
And the call is overturned. Point to the Vibe. We'll take another look.
Look how high this block is. You have almost chin level between Edmond and Lewis. Yes, no touch on that attack.
Oh, that pinky just got back in time from Leah Edmond. So another serve for Pia Timmer, the rookie from Washington State. Does have 2 double-doubles this season for the Vibe. In rhythm, off the serve receive, and another crushing it kill, this time by Foster.
I mean, such respect. You have a Nye on the left side, Abercrombie on the right. You have to open up the block just enough. One-on-one situation for Foster, putting it down.
And Shampoo is running such a balanced offense. They need to make it 5 straight set wins for the Valkyries, as they've opened up the 15-7 lead. Hands quality, first contact. Lewis sprays it. Tried to go line over the block, missed everything. And with that, we've hit timeout. Valkyries continuing to dominate 16-7 over the Vibe with 1 set in hand. Don't go anywhere. Back from Atlanta after this. Vibe did challenge for a no block touch, or for a block touch. As you can clearly see, there was no contact from Schwann or Foster, so the point stands for the Valkyries. And so it is indeed 16-7, Valkyries on top of the Vibe. I think if we have seen a glimpse of the ceiling of this Valkyries team over the last match and a half, that they're turning a lot of heads around the league, and with still so much movement still to come in the PVF standings. Let's not forget, last year the Vibe were at 1.4-3. Well, they won 15 of their last 17 in the regular season. The Valkyries, if they can maintain this type of offense, as they just become more and more weaponized match by match, Indy and Las Vegas up at the top of the standings, they might have some company soon.
Currently, Valkyries are hitting .385 with a 44% kill percentage.
And this is against the league's top team in opponent hitting efficiency.
Right.
It's playing at a supremely high level right now.
I think the passing game for Orlando's been impressive. Setter Shampoo is at the net running an offense. That's every setter's dream, being able to set any hitter.
Made it easy. A very talented 10th-year pro. That first ball contact. Valkyries lead the league in kills, hitting efficiency, kill percentage, and all those numbers will continue to tick up at this rate. There's an eye, floats it in. Monterey taking over for Tuaninga, setter in the second set. Oh, quick set, caught him flat-footed. Foster off the feed from Shampoo.
So deceptive. You have Shampoo about 8 feet off the net, turning and forcing it back. Watch the deception. Looking outside, boom, giving it right back for that put-away kill.
Such a stylish setter. Giving her teammates a lot of in-rhythm swings, and for a second straight set, the Valkyries up double digits. Overpass. Abercrombie, a little bit off balance, but still finds the gap.
Abercrombie does an excellent job of recognizing where her defense is on the previous attack to put a mental note for the open shot on her next attack.
Already has a 30-kill day. Did that versus Vegas on January 19th. Free agent signing in July. Makes it 18-7 Valkyries. I don't know if they're trying to mop up some perspiration or trying to feel for some chips in the court off these swings from Anai and Abercrombie and the rest. Edmond. Will be pushed over by Anai, but one too many pieces of contact. Edmond, I think, took some frustrations out of that swing.
And what Atlanta did was go to a two-passer servicing pattern just to take a little stress off of Edmond to do what she does best with that solid block and attack.
That was a thump on the reigning MVP, Leah Edmond. Had a slow start by her standards this season. Seeing her start to turn things around. Edmond, though, a negative hitting efficiency so far. That is a rare sight statistically. And another quick set and another clinical finish. Once more, Natalie Foster. Again, that middle attack, Vibe have had no answers for it.
And you just keep doing it until there's a stop, and you see Setter Shampoo gets a pass somewhat in the middle of the court, going right to Foster. It's automatic.
That's just a hang and bang. Shank pass, run down by Edmond. Off the tape on the swing from Dixon. Oh, not in sync there. It looked like Shampoo wanted to work the middle that time with Brown. Missed the target, though. A rare out-of-sync pass by Shampoo as we take another look.
Very clever, though. Little side set, just missed it a little high, but I love the leadership of Shampoo. Tapped her chest right away, said, guys, that was on me. Can you believe the score right now? Even what's just happened between set 1 and 2. Oh, this is impressive, the performance we're seeing with the Valkyries.
And they've stamped their authority on this match from the opening serve, Monterey. Cue it up for the Vibe. Abercrombie off the reversal. Teeing off.
So if you're Coach Kayla Banworth, you have to look at your team and it's like, okay, if we cannot allow Orlando to continue to stick passes with Setter Shampoo at the net, there's too many weapons. You have Abercrombie, thankfully for Atlanta, now she's in the back row.
Amy Pauley said side-out efficiency big in this game. That's a paintbrush point by Vicini. But the way Shampoo's running the show, she has the Vibe's head spinning. They don't know where she's going.
And it's so nice when you can run the show at the net. It's like a quarterback just staying in the pocket, has the free reign without having to do any type of scrambling to create something.
20 serve at 10. We do know Edmond can get on a serving run. PVF's leader in aces. She was most valuable player last year. She had 12 aces. She's already surpassed that this year. So how can an MVP get even better? She's been even tougher at the service line as she forces the scramble and the point.
And you love that about professionals. You know, there's no more student athlete. You're an athlete preparing your craft in practice, working on your serve in the off season to then light it up like we see Edmond doing.
4 double-doubles this season. 50-year pro from Kentucky. Native of Lexington, Kentucky, like her teammate in the middle, McKenna Vicini. Big Bluegrass State influence in this Vibe roster. You also got native of nearby suburban Louisville and Morgan Hens.
Yeah, some good volleyball comes from that neck of the woods.
Swan to serve. Monterey sanding up Dixon. Able to bust through the block.
That was about a 27 push set, reversed by Monterey. Watch her go forward, take it off the spin, reversing it back to Dixon, giving the seam for the put away.
Man, that was a dime. On the move, back set, right in the swinging window of Dixon. Herself a former Florida Gator. Brown trying to work line, misses.
The right idea. Brown saw enough line to work with, wants that one back. I'm thinking Setter Shampoo is going to give it right back to her, giving a good pass.
I know she sees her only as an opponent, but Kayla Banworth must have a soft spot for Kaz Brown. Because Kaz is from Waterloo, Iowa. Kayla Banworth also an Iowa native. She's from Dubuque.
Hey, another good part of volleyball. We're
Yeah.
seeing some. I mean, I'm from the Midwest. That's what you do. You play a lot of volleyball, indoor sports. Let's get it going.
Monserrat trying to sneak one over on two. Abercrombie steps into a good layup by Monserrat. Hands runs underneath it. Rally continues. Where does Shampoo go this time? Middle attack was denied. Now a 9. Good job to cover the cut shot by Timmer. It is Edmond off the outside hand of the block. That might have been all around the Vibe's best point of the night.
I agree, and it all started with left front Timmer helping in on the middle. That slowed up the ball enough to keep the rally going to get Edmond a back row attack.
Still a steep hill to climb. It is down to 8. A 9. The cut shot again. She kisses the line.
You love that. So Setter Shampoo brought a Nye inside. That caused a different look for Vibes block to get a setup. A Nye, such precision, dropping it. Un beso at that 3-meter line.
Former member of the USA national team. Back for his second season in Orlando. Nye going soft over the block. Well read by Dixon. Timmer winding up and overcooking it. Did you catch hands though? It did. Just nipped some fingertips of the Valkyries. And Pia Timmer collects the side out for Atlanta.
And you see no argument from the Valkyries on that Abercrombie getting that line touch.
Timmer 4-time first team All Pac-12 and Washington State native of Germany. The Vibe would not put a lot of strain from the service line on the Valkyries so far. That's pushed down the line by a Nye. It's not just a cut. She is seeing every corner and every seam right now.
So clever. So inside 2 cut shots on her previous attack. The defender shift toward the cross court, opens up the line. A Nye, so clever.
And a set point for the Valkyries. Trying to make it back-to-back big set wins. On 25-14 in the first. Sitting at 24-15. Hen sticks the pass to Monserrat over to Edmond for the kill.
That is Atlanta Vibe volleyball. A good pass in system. Setter Monterey, jump set delivery, low and flat out to Edmond. There's Atlanta Vibe volleyball.
How often did we see that combination last year? Hence, Monserrat, Edmond, right to that regular season championship. Here's Abercrombie over the block, misses long.
This is good if you're an Atlanta fan. Just a little confidence going, shifting toward the side. Orlando definitely is in control right now. Too many offensive weapons.
Lewis puts it in. Shampoo pops it high and across. And a little move by Edmond. Well, it might not get them the same way, but the Vibe is starting to build some momentum here. And Orlando and head coach Amy Pauling will call a timeout. And a little loose here for the Valkyries sitting on set point. Edmond with another kill. It's now 24-18 Valkyries.
You see Atlanta shifting to a 2-passer situation just to alleviate some pressure from Edmond so she can go up and take those big rips and attacks that we've seen her do. For Orlando, the offense is there, just 2 high shots you missed. I would go right back and try to touch those hands or take it to a seam.
All those hitters are swinging with confidence. And this was a matchup of the top hitting efficiency in the PVF versus the top hitting efficiency defense, but it has been all Orlando so far. For
Orlando, it's all about that pass. First ball contact, Setter Shampoo right in the middle. It Atlanta's done an excellent job late in this set to slow up the middle attack. Timmer came all the way over. Edmond came all the way over, even in a 3-3 situation to help with the middle, and then late close on the pin attack. I'm liking the shift of strategy.
Jampu. And put down by Schwan. Clean side out, and it leads to a set 2 victory for the Valkyries, 25-18. Schwan pushed the final period on that set. Another emphatic set win at that for the Valkyries. Now they swept Omaha in impressive fashion on Sunday. No change to the script so far at Gas South Arena as we've hit intermission in Atlanta. Valkyries up 2-0.
NCAA women's volleyball has never been more electrifying. Action is non-stop. The energy is explosive. Experience the intensity live. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Fishers Event Center in Indiana will play host to the inaugural PVF All-Star Match, February 22nd. Tickets are on sale now at provolleyball.com or scan the QR code for instant access.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for that next. Straight down. Now they calling my phone, but I'm all in my zone. They not good. Tell them reset.
She is absolutely white hot.
All on my own. Went and brought it back home.
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
When I hear it coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. La 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 la, I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la, I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la.
Pro Volleyball Federation Season 2. Tickets available now.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for that next.
Beautiful comeback swing. Pulls block straight down.
As we welcome you back to Atlanta Gas South Arena intermission here between the Vibe and Valkyries. All Orlando so far, 2-0. Andy DeMatri, Keely England. I don't know what's more impressive, the fact the Valkyries are hitting at 368 or that they have held the Vibe to 079. Either way, it has been all Valkyries.
Yeah, the passing strategy and the serving aggressiveness at the net has been impressive for Orlando. They're just owning it. And you saw late Atlanta get some confidence going. It started with stopping the middle attack, slowing down the pin attack. Atlanta's got to roll with a little more confidence to pull off a reverse sweep.
And Lanai has been fantastic. Abercrombie as well. Shampoo running the show. Those three players, they will be all-stars in a matter of weeks. The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation All-Star match taking place in Fishers, Indiana. How about the news of the head coaches for those two teams? In Fishers, Indiana, Michelle Collier of Georgia Tech. They shut down Purdue. That'll be exciting to see them, see what they can do with just all-stars all around.
It's pretty impressive what what the Pro Volleyball Federation has been able to put together, because any given night, these teams can beat each other. It's the focus. So then you're like, how can we pick all-stars when all of these teams have all-stars?
Michelle Collier, by the way, head coach at Georgia Tech, was once upon a time an assistant coach at South Carolina. And in 2010, her GA was Amy Pauley, Orlando's head coach. Now, voting for the PVF All-Star match closes tomorrow, but Keelan and I, as a public service, thought that we would show a little sampler of who we would be voting in as All-Stars. This is an incomplete list. We assure you, and the opinions of me and Keelan do not reflect the broadcast or the Pro Volleyball Federation. That being said, we saw Alicia Glass-Childress and Hannah Maddox here a couple of weekends ago. Maddox been one of the breakout outside hitters in the league this year. Glass-Childress, PVF leader in total assists and assists per set. Just the agelessly elegant Alicia Childress, probably headed to Fishers, Indiana, you would think.
Yeah, pretty impressive what Childress has been able to do with her offense, with Maddox on the outside, just running this strong performance. It's been, I would pick these two players from Vegas if I could.
Orlando, hard to argue against Brittany Abercrombie, who leads the PVF in total kills. Adora Anai, if you were on the fence about maybe voting her into the All-Star match, these first two sets are pretty compelling evidence for why she belongs.
Yeah, Anai, her hitting percentage on the outside, so impressive. She put up 27 kills only a few weeks ago from the outside. Just, of course, Abercrombie, kill leader, you're it. I'm like, we got to vote for her.
So many good setters. Obviously, Chapu, Cornbun Goodpard will be a strong candidate as well. How about some of the vibe? The inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation All-Star match. Morgan Hentz leads the PVF in total digs. No surprise for the reigning libero of the year. Leah Edmond leads the PVF in aces, the reigning MVP. I think we have really understood in sort of deciding who might make this All-Star match, just how quality and competitive and deep this league is. When even a player like Leah Edmond, as strong as she's been, there are so many other substantial candidates alongside her.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Edmond, if she's not doing it on the offensive side, she'll do it on the block and the aces. She puts up incredible points per set. You've got to find a way to get Edmond on the court. I think you vote her as an all-star.
Of course, with Indy playing host to the all-star match, got to have at least a couple of Ignite players, not to mention the fact they're 4-2. A former Vive outside hitter, Lecator Member Mena, settling in quite nicely for the Ignite.
Yeah, Member Mena, just her explosiveness at the net, that attack, she can do it all in that passing game. She passes like one of the best liberos, and as an outside hitter, you got to stay away from her on that service game. We love to watch her play.
I think she might make a hometown appearance in Fishers, Indiana for the inaugural Pro Volleyball Federation All-Star match. But a little business to finish off tonight here at Gas South Arena, where the Valkyries have the 2-0 lead over the Vive. Once again, you have until tomorrow to cast your vote for the inaugural PVF All-Star match. Maybe we have some All-Stars on the court tonight, and our third set comes your way after this.
NCAA women's volleyball has never been more electrifying. Action is non-stop. Energy is explosive. Experience the intensity live. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Fishers Event Center in Indiana will play host to the inaugural PVF All-Star match, February 22nd. Tickets are on sale now at provolleyball.com or scan the QR code for instant access.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We cover they necks.
Beautiful pass away. Ball is blocked straight down. What a rocket out of the back.
Now they calling my phone, yeah, but I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset.
She is absolutely white hot. And a nice block on the
Did it
outside.
all on my own, yeah. Went and brought it back
What a
home.
final rally.
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
When I hear it coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. La 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 la, I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la, I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la.
Pro Volleyball Federation Season 2. Tickets available now.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next.
Beautiful comeback swing. Ball is blocked straight down.
Set to start set 3 at Gas South Arena. Five in search of some answers. And they dropped the first set 25-14 and the second set 25-18. Take a look at some of the defense and just some of the offense that the Valkyries have flashed through these opening 2 sets. Big rip from the pin by Edmond. And now Lewis able to smack it down. Lewis starting to cut it loose.
It all started with Atlanta going to a 2-passer situation and serve receive something close. You create the scramble, get something back, find Lewis the ball up the gut in the middle.
Do you think that'll be the big adjustment for Caleb Banworth and the Vibe, trying to claw back in this game?
100%, because you know the strategy for the Valkyries is attack Leah Edmond, so you take that away, shift your strategy.
On an overpass, a rare miscue by Shampoo. It's only a 2-0 lead for Atlanta.
You see what the Valkyries want to do, so anytime Corey Lewis is on the service line, they want to attack left back. You're going to see he starts with a good pass, though.
Come off a bump set. And it's covered well by Lewis. Now Dixon off the take, took a good redirect. It's a 3-0 start.
One thing you love about watching Dixon is her energy on the court. She's always ready, loves to compete. This one, a friendly bounce off the neck as well.
2 kills and 6 attacks for Anna Dixon in the match versus Las Vegas. Off the block touch, the dig by Lewis. From the back row, Timmer misses long.
That is definitely one Timmer wants back. Only missed it a little long, but it was open court, had plenty of court to look at.
Here's Foster to serve. A little more smoke on that one. Oh, well done by the Vibe, but another one sails long. Edmond thought it caught hands. Did we just have the challenge buzzer? We did.
Suzanne Lowry all over that challenge call, and right away after that swing, both Edmond and Hentz turned at the coach Banworth and said, go ahead and challenge that. We think we saw a touch.
Slow it down, zoom it in. See how much conviction Leah Edmond had. Right pointer finger, Cass Brown, yep. And a deep ball touch.
Atlanta's back in that 3-year situation. Setter Montre at the net, Dixon in front.
I'm telling you, Edmond's optometrist has to be so proud of her. For her to see that.
Oh, yeah.
And the service here leads to the Valkyries' point.
It's like almost a baseball pitch, right? You've done it so many times over. You know that exact precision of where you hit it, what you saw, what you heard.
Preseason all PVF outside, Brittany Abercrombie on the serve. You see the vibe, a lot more intentional in serve in the middle. Monterey addition to Edmond. Has to push that across. Oh, gets the block on Brown. We talked so much about Edmond's offense. It's certainly not at the neglect of her defense because she's tied for third in the PVF in total blocks. Racking up a solo on Brown, her former teammate with the Kentucky Wildcats. But another service there by Atlanta.
For me, that's what makes Leah Edmond great. She competes. So with early, her service broke down. Now she's back in that service pattern because she's in the back row, not a front row attacker.
Long on the serve from Schwann. Well, the Valkyries did so many things well in that sweep over Omaha. They did commit 13 service errors. And it pushes the Vibe lead to 3. Abercrombie off the block touch. Great one-handed dig in the back by Edmond. And slowed at the net. Lewis reloads. Dixon smothered. Brown.
I swear Kaz Brown goes up for a block and just says, please hit cross court, because that's where her block arrives. So walk into that service line chest high. That's right. That's how you compete.
Third block of the night for Kaz Brown. 6th-year pro from Kentucky. Wildcats all-time record holder in career solo blocks. Oh, and the pipe shot. What a swing and what a snipe by Leah Edmond.
You know, I drive back in the day at Prius. It was like slow to fast, and that's what you almost see with Edmond going, okay, we got third set vibes going. I'm here for it.
Leah Edmond coming in hot there on the back row swing. A dive, an eye rather. Cuts it loose, hands with the layout. And net violation on the Vibe.
Great idea. That's just a friendly side out, a low net swing. Abercrombie's back in the front row for the Valkyries. Shampoo on that service line. And guess what, Andy? I drive a Tesla now. It just shoots off, and that's the game of Shampoo.
You might get an endorsement for Shampoo before long. How about that slide kill by Lewis?
That's right, off of 1 foot. There we go. With a good pass. Lewis is the hot hand in that offense. Nice job with that elevation by Monterey on that set to put it at the height Lewis could pound.
She can touch nearly 11 feet. And you get her off that 1 foot. Easy money for the rookie. And an ace to push the lead for the Vibe.
You can almost feel the frustration of Coach Amy Pauley. Say, guys, we are so good. That full match type of mentality we got to have. It first starts with the pass.
Side out from a 9.
Even on a scramble pass, so you can see Atlanta going right at Schwann on her serve receive game. Scramble pass, you got a nice, so solid. The hand, sharp shots down the line, she's got it all.
Dora 9. Second year in Orlando. Has played internationally in South Korea, Turkey, Puerto Rico, Ukraine, Greece. League title in Greece in 2023. Has made her home now with the Valkyries. Will serve it soft. Leads to an overpass from hands, but a great up. Abercrombie turns it down the line.
Such a deceptive set by Shampoo. She looked like she was going forward with the set and then reversing it back to Abercrombie, just dropping it right inside that line.
Cuts the Vibe lead to 2. On another service here, and that's starting to flow up now for the Valkyries.
I mean, Coach Pauley, she's young, but this is a match you almost want to get gray hairs for. Just like, guys, your serve and pass game, Orlando, if you stick that serve and stay aggressive with your passing game, you're doing great.
Yeah, you're just gifting the Vibe points at this point. Abercrombie soft over the block.
And you see the strategy right there. So Lewis, Vibe's middle, playing left back. you saw Abercrombie just dropping a tip shot right in front of Lewis, trying to make a 6-3 middle layout.
This is a crafty shot by Abercrombie. 8 serve and 10, and another service error.
Shot to the heart. Doesn't go with the song. But right there, Atlanta feeling confident, the energy, fresh legs, a little more communication, just because they see a Valkyrie breakdown in their serve and pass game.
Yeah, we're seeing Monserrat now for a second consecutive set. We're seeing Timmer for the second set on as that one clips the outside hand of Edmond for the Valkyrie point. Seeing Pia Timmer, and so Caleb Banworth shaking up her rotation. He's paying dividends in the third.
The one consistent factor has been Abercrombie on the right side, just coming with a steady back-to-back kills just to get easy side out for her team.
And the veteran but newcomer to the PVF, 8th-year pro Brittany Abercrombie. Almost a shank pass handled well near the stanchion by Monserrat. And there's the kill from Dixon.
Dixon comes to swing. She knew a block was on her. That was testing angles and penetration of the block. Got that friendly bounce drop.
Oh, that is filthy.
Let's go.
I mean, what can you do?
We saw Kaz Brown do it throughout her time at Kentucky. Last year, putting it down. Smile from Dixon. I don't know if she knew it was coming. Right there, Kaz Brown said, there you go.
Yeah, that smile didn't last long if you're Anna Dixon. Oh, bumped over on 2 by Monserrat, but covered by Abercrombie. It's a 9! It has it denied!
Nice job, Dixon. Strong line and helping Vincini close on that seam with the left hand. Watch this drop and good vision down. Left hand help Vincini with the close.
Well done by the former Stanford Cardinal, McKenna Vincini. Pushes the Vibe lead to 3. Serve pulls the Valkyries out of system, and it leads to the long swing.
Atlanta staying in it. They'll take a couple of missed attacks. Smart timeout taken right now by Coach Polly.
A challenge for a block touch. First time Amy Polly has challenged a call tonight. The second-year Valkyries head coach, former libero at the University of Alabama. What I'm most impressed with athletically from Amy Pauley, she was a high school state badminton champ in Illinois.
And I mean, those liberos have incredible hand-eye coordination. Does that make sense?
It's called a multi-talented athlete. She's good with the volleyball. Nifty with a shuttlecock as well from her days at Hinsdale South High School in suburban Chicago. Block touch there on Timber. It's a fingertip or no?
I'm not seeing it at the contact.
And the call stands, no block touch, 5 point. Timber looking spry after she missed the previous 3 games. But they changed the call.
Coach Banworth almost wants to put on a jersey, coming that close to the court, saying not happy with that reversal. Oh, there we go, no touch.
Maybe a miscommunication there. All is well for Caleb Banworth. And it is indeed a Vibe point, 14-10. Joust at the net, and that is swatted through by the Valkyries. Anai once again.
First, a great pass. Schwann needs a pass. You see Vibe coming right at you. Something close enough to the net, and then Anai, a finisher.
The Annihilator.
I love it, I love it.
Medora Anai, as she closes in on double-digit kills. And an ace.
I think you just made her a t-shirt. Like, come on, fans.
I'm going to go to the U.S. Patent and Trade Office, trademark that.
Yes.
And start printing some money. The ace was from Brown. Trying to put some more leverage on the service line. Instead, she misses. Serving game has not been sharp for the Valkyries in set 3 and attempt the Vibe to a 3-point lead as Dixon will tee up the serve. Teams trading service errors. Anna Dixon began her career at Missouri, finished up at Florida. Of course, coached in her grad transfer year until her season-ending elbow and wrist injury by Mary Wise. And if you didn't miss the blockbuster news that came down about 90 minutes ago, Mary Wise announcing her retirement as head coach of the Florida Gators. For 987 wins. Carly says, I could have had a few more wins when we face Kentucky were it not for number 13, Leah Edmond. As she swings the Vibe into our first of 16 break. Vibe lead by 3. Edmond coming to life, as are the Vibe. Down 2 sets to none. But leading on their outside hitter of the year for the side out. Vibe looking to rally, down 2 sets to none against the Valkyries. Leah Edmond, though, is starting to roar to life. Keely.
8 kills so far in a 2-hitter situation. Setter Monterey looking for Edmond out of the back row. We know Edmond's been so solid in that front row block, but her offense performance really stepped it up. They will need a complete game. Atlanta Vibe needs to depend on leader Edmond to finish it out.
And this 2-hitter system, how is that throwing the Valkyries off?
You have to think of the back row because Atlanta likes to use Lewis as a slide attacker to spread the court, but it's about the pass. If you don't have many offensive weapons, everyone will commit on the left side blocker.
Vibe hit below 100 in the first 2 sets. Edmond over the double block, the up by Schwann. Now it's a 9, tools it for the point.
Anai goes up to swing, has vision over block, and then decides her shot. A lot of players that are young and experienced, they just go up and they think of that same shot, but Anai's ball control is insane, working what the block gives her.
And that does give Adora Anai 10 points. Another service error.
You just want to shake your team if you're Coach Amy Pauli, like, guys, focus on the little things. That first ball contact's everything.
Just the way that they've been playing defense the first 2 sets. Make them score against you. Jampu with the reversal. Abercrombie crushes it down. The cross was covered by Dixon, but just too much smoke on the swing from Abercrombie.
Abercrombie's so smooth. Shampoo's like, we need a side out. Where's my number 6, Abercrombie? Putting it down.
Yeah, found the gap in the block. The PVF's kills leader.
You know, I'm smiling about the miss serves or the first ball contact. As a college coach, it was really hard when you want to like go on the court and fight there with them. But there's not much you can do.
Gotta have a seatbelt. Prevent yourself from doing that. Edmond from a tough angle. And well, they call double contact on Leah Edmond there. Either way, it's a Valkyries point to cut the deficit to 1.
Correct. You cannot double a send over contact. So in that one, it was the 3rd ball contact. Edmond took a double contact, tried to send over the net.
It was from such a sharp angle. Leah Edmond was trying to be as resourceful as she could. Another serve for Foster. Was at a couple of aces today. That was controlled well. Soft over the block, but denied by Schwann. And we're all level at 17.
Okay, Schwann with that 6-2 extension and hang time. Great timing on this block. Recognizing it was going to the back row with Dixon. Hang time, left hand, putting it down.
Schwann was signed May of last year by the Valkyries as a replacement for Shauna Joseph, and she got called up to the Canadian national team. And off that ace from Foster, the Valkyries take the lead late into set 3 and force the Atlanta timeout. Valkyries with a burst here to put themselves ahead, 18-7. Valkyries on a 4-0 run to regain the lead. Keely, you know about the Killer Bees. Well, the Valkyries have some Killer A's, Abercrombie and Anai. They have both been throwing smoke tonight.
The two steady players. And then Shampoo was like, where's number 6? And then dishing it out to 14 Anai. I love the combination of what's happening for Orlando. Coach Paulie's got to be happy on the comeback in the set. For Atlanta, if you stay on that path, the consistency and the drive, stay together, you're right in this.
And they'll have to control this serve. Foster, who's got 3 aces tonight. Really tricky hybrid serve, and it's tapped down easily by Abercrombie, and it's a 2-point Valkyrie lead. Edmond just could not get a good swing on them.
It's a little like DJ action, like deja vu.
Yeah.
We're seeing in the first set, going right at Edmond on the line serve, wherever she is. Middle, Foster on the service line, just racking up the aces. This is what we saw. Orlando looks like they're back on track.
Might be the court down. That might be the best thing that could take Foster out of her rhythm. Caleb Anwer said she's got a super gnarly serve. She may have undersold it. Might have run into the net, but it only takes a service here to snap a 5-0 Valkyrie run. 19-18 Orlando.
Good news for 5 back in the 3-hitter rotation. Abercrombie still has one more rotation in the front row. Shampoo, I'm gonna be setting Abercrombie.
Tough serve by Monserrat. Abercrombie trying to go deep cross, well read by Monserrat. Edmond over the double block. Misses the throw.
Great strategy, Edmond. Even though Cass Brown is a strong blocker on that cross court, Edmond went high off this bump set by Hens. Nice job going high into the hands, got that friendly bounce down.
Getting that off the inside hand of her former teammate, Cass Brown. Black touch. Abercrombie from a tight angle. Able to rip it through.
Such a smart change of attack. So first 2, Abercrombie went cross court at Monterey. This one, it was a bump set inside and tight. Abercrombie had no choice but to turn that ball line.
Abercrombie, a team high 15th kill. Monterey, the jump set, Edmond up high, down hard.
That, my friends, is how you compete. Edmond, back-to-back kills, knowing that her team needs some offense right now, stepping it up as a leader going through that seam.
Ties us at 20 in the 3rd. Timing not quite right on that backside pass from Shampoo. And Shampoo can't handle that near the antenna. Point 5, they regain the lead.
There's communication across the net. That's what you want to be down there for, listening in as players get that communication.
Orlando calls timeout. 5-21, Valkyries 20. Leah Edmond 10 kills to lead the way for Atlanta, which are trying desperately to extend this match, avoid a 2nd straight loss. They won all 4 matches versus the Valkyries last year. 2 of those, though, went to 5 sets. The Valkyries dominated set 1, 25-14. Set 2 wasn't much different, 25-18, though late in that 2nd set, we might have sensed a momentum shift and a building of rhythm by this Atlanta offense. They've been able to carry that over into the 3rd set. The question now is, do they have a couple of more points in them to take us to a 4th?
Orlando wanted on their comeback in this set was Foster on the service line. For Atlanta, there's no better situation than if you need to push to finish a set, Leah Edmond at the service line.
PVF's aces leader. She's got 1 tonight. league in hitting efficiency coming in. Dixon, block touch, reloaded by the Valkyries, and Swan trying to go with the cut shot. Hens got hands on it, but unable to be kept airborne.
Great job, Swan, cutting that hard inside. Great strong cross-court look before the block arrived. Hens made a good move, just not enough. Good side out by Orlando.
Ties the match at 21. And Swan plays it in. Oh, the one-handed set. Served on a platter by Monserrat of the team.
Set the least likely hitter. That's the goal of the setter. Produce offense right here. Monserrat trusting, and she was getting up for that back one.
That was a crafty pass by Monserrat. Lost her starting center spot a few matches into the season to Mia Tuaninga, the rookie from Southern Cal. Tuaninga started tonight, but that offense was held in check in set one. Takayla Banworth going with her second-year pro from Florida and UCLA. And she's been in the thick of it, tied at 22. Round to serve. Anai steps into it. Ooh, just missing. Off the scramble. And the Valkyries retake the lead.
So at that point, 22-22. You play these finish-out drills in practice, trying to get your team to finish it out. So it's a game to 3. Orlando staying strong in that to pull off that point.
Timeout, Atlanta. Teams trading leads deep into set 3 as the Valkyries bid for the road sweep. 5 back at Gas South Arena on Saturday as they take on the Omaha Supernovas, a team that the Valkyries dispatched in 3 sets on Sunday. Matchup of the preseason top 2 teams in the league in Omaha and Atlanta. The Valkyries serve out of the timeout. Takayla Banworth, who are you trying to target here to get the side out?
You have Leah Edmond on that serve receive ball right up the gut, right in the middle of the court. You continue to attack her. The good news for Vibe, though, Edmond is a competitor. She's ready for this moment. She knows the strategy. She's ready for it. Of course, if they get a good pass, you want to set Corey Lewis in the middle. That's your best offensive option right now. Dixon on the right side has been solid going for it.
Well, couch surfing here at Gas South Arena. Crowd is into it, trying to will the Vibe into a 4th set. Remember, the Valkyries dealt Omaha their first sweep in franchise history on Sunday. They did go to Edmond, had that slowed. Anai soft over the block. Timmer, dug by Brown. Now Abercrombie takes a rip. Long way to go. Hens to the rescue, though. Champu to Anai. Match point Valkyries. Adora Anai. She's been the star of the show offensively for Amy Polly's Valkyries. And Orlando 1 point away.
Kaz Brown picked up an incredible dig to keep that rally going for the Valkyries.
2 match points for Orlando. Good first ball contact. Lewis swats it down.
Good ball was Orlando was waiting for that pass to get Lewis the ball. Nice high extension delivery on this set. Right there off about 3-meter line. Get you some of that Lewis.
Now there, Beeson. Number 1 pick. She will serve. Anai to finish it off. Throws it into the block. What an effort, though, by Monserrat. Abercrombie. The dig by Edmond. Anai once more.
Wow.
That time, she puts it down. Only fitting that Adora Anai gets the swing to close it out for the Valkyries. Back-to-back sweeps by Orlando, and they do it in the Vibes house.
You saw the quick hug between Abercrombie putting up 15 kills. Anai with 12 for Orlando. Great offensive performance. Atlanta Vibe was hoping for a little more passing breakdown, serving breakdown, but Orlando came back. Great team effort to pull off that 3-0 win.
And the Valkyries in command in the first 2 sets. In the third, they had to rally from a 4-point deficit, but they take it 25-23 in a matchup of the top hitting offense and the top hitting efficiency defense in the Pro Volleyball Federation. The Valkyries swing at a clip of 340, and this was impressive. They moved to 4-4. The Vibe fall to 4-4. Adora Anai, 13 kills, 15 for Brittany Abercrombie. A sweep for the Valkyries. And on that, we wrap up our coverage from Gas South Arena. For Keela Evelyn, I'm Andy DiMaggio. For our entire crew, thanks for watching the Pro Volleyball Federation.
Tonight, offensive